Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel 1971 War Book series. You might be aware about the recent violence outbreak in Bangladesh again, though it has been burning since 1 year plus, I would say. Now, a recent violent clash between the police, the armed forces and I would say the local tribals in the Chittagong hill tracts has started burning and spreading in the hilly areas of Bangladesh. Khagrachari is actually a town in the Chittagong hill tracts. Khagrachari is something that is out in both our media and also in the Bangladesh media. Of course, in Bangladesh media is being covered very well with lies. But the recent thing that has happened, due to which so much public outburst has been happening, is due to the rape that had happened of, I would say, a tribal child, girl child in Khagrachari. It is actually a gang rape that was committed by the local Bengalis on one of the young girls of the Chakma tribe community, for which the local tribal students had put up a protest, and eventually this protest by the tribal students led to clashes between the Bengalis, local Bengalis there, and the tribals, where the tribals were very much angry with the constant presence of the Bangladesh military as well, and this rape had eventually put this entire situation into a burst of flames. The official media, even our media, says that 3 people have been killed as of now in the clashes, and the police and military had been involved, and eventually there were casualties in the Bangladesh military as well. Even barrister Devashish Roy, the chairman of the Chakma tribe community, condemned the violence and had said that the local authorities, including the armed forces, had failed to restore law and order in this area. Now, Bangladesh, as you know, has become what I can say a rape capital of South Asia. A lot of gang rapes and I would say atrocities on women had been committed, which are underreported, and police, due to their low morale and low numbers, have failed to act on the criminals. But today I am going to talk to you about the actual thing that is not coming out in the media, the number of casualties, the total death toll and destruction unleashed by the interim government of Bangladesh onto the people of Khagrachari, with the involvement of the Bangladesh military. As you might remember, Gopalganj was one of such cases where Bangladesh military had killed no less than 40 people, with many people still missing. Bangladesh military being involved in systematic murders, I would say. Khagrachari is one such case. I'm still not aware of the amount of people killed, but I'll be getting to the details right now. So bear with me. I think today is the 3rd or the 4th day of the curfew that is going on in Khagrachari, imposed by the Bangladesh military, with significant presence of the Bangladesh police. Rape was committed by Bengalis onto a tribal, I would say local tribal girl. That's why the clashes had been so much between the tribals and the Bengalis. The first protest that had broken out here, local Bengalis had actually launched attacks on the tribals. But now, coming to the actual case, Jamaat Shibir boys had been involved in attacking on these protesting tribal people. As of now, Khagrachari has the section 144 imposed on it, and the BGB, Bangladesh Border Guards, and the Rapid Action Battalion commands and the Bangladesh Military Regional Commands in the areas of Bandorban, Rangamati and Khagrachari have been alerted for any situation that might pop up. The same directives have been given to the local DC and the SP. The worst affected places are Guimara and Dighinala Upazila. Dighinala. Here, I would say fightings had broken out between the tribals, Bangladesh military, and the local Bengalis. I mean, with the tribals being onto one side. Total 15 plus Bangladesh military personnel have been dead and wounded total. 15 plus, 1-5. With 60 plus local tribals from that hill tracts area being wounded from Bangladesh military firing. Many wounded have not been yet taken to the hospitals. Now, coming to the atrocities at Guimara, about 30, I would say, shops and homes owned by the local Marma community have been burnt down. In the main town of Khagrachari, about 80 homes and businesses have been looted. And at Guimara Upazila, I would say that both Bengalis and the local tribal mountain people, hilly area people had committed both looting and arson on each other. As of now, at Guimara and Dighinala, mobile and telephone communication with internet is completely switched off, and the local tribal population at Khagrachari and these two, I would say, upazilas, the people who are on social media, especially on Facebook, their accounts are being tracked so that their account reach comes down, so that the information about the atrocities do not get out to the public. Now, to be honest, it's being controlled very well inside Bangladesh, but people outside are getting very much of information. From Chittagong, more troops, Bangladeshi army troops, have been deployed towards Khagrachari. At Guimara Upazila, I would say every civil government employee has been asked to vacate for their own safety. People, as I told you, are very much angry on the interim government of Bangladesh right now while making this video itself. So any clashes might flare up into anything. Bangladesh border guards have been deployed very much closer to the Naikhongchori area and the Alikodong Upazila to hold back any possible Arakan army offensive. Now, you must have seen videos of Arakan army entering Bangladeshi territory, even I would say few months ago, and even now their videos are coming up. These guys are sporting M16s. So Bangladesh army, I think, and Bangladesh border guards are on the edge right now in this area, in the Chittagong hill tracks area. My source for this information is Mr. Aminul Haq Polash, and massive atrocities, as I've mentioned, are going on. So Khagrachari right now is burning. If you liked my video up till this part, please leave a like and please subscribe to my channel for more videos both on Bangladesh, the 1971 war, and also defense studies that I do talk about with many veterans who have served in the armed forces of India. Thank you so much for listening. Now, Bangladesh Interim Government Advisor for Home Affairs, Lieutenant General Jahangir Alam Chaudhary, that guy has started promoting the interim government's one-year-old anti-Indian narratives, stating that it's India who is promoting all the violence at Khagrachari. To be honest, this man, Lieutenant General Jahangir Alam Chaudhary, since he was deployed as BDR, Bangladesh Rifles Commander, he had been involved in anti-Indian activities, and the recent, I would say, cough syrup abuse and drug abuse in Bangladesh, especially the abuse of the fentanyl that happens very much within the Bangladeshi youth. This guy, Lieutenant General Jahangir Alam Chaudhary, had blamed India for this drug abuse in his own country. How is that even related? So, just like any time, this General Jahangir Alam Chaudhary, advisor of Home Affairs, has blamed India, and I think, like the other interim government advisors, for the all other problems that Bangladesh will have because of its own approach, horrible approaches to their own problems. Bangladesh interim government will keep on blaming India.